Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from May the 20th to May the 26th, 2018. And this is for you coming from Taurus. So let's start on May the 20th, and what a wonderful morning-afternoon period there is. Everything's going to go very well on this Sunday morning-afternoon, except that there's one planet roaming around as well in the morning-afternoon, the planet of your hot temper and your tendency to be aggressive. So don't do that. Take the soft approach in the morning-afternoon period, which means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft, and you'll keep your morning-afternoon period really wonderfully well. A lot of planning, a lot of enjoyment. Try not to want to take the lead all the time, and try to take the soft approach. Evening nightfall can turn very, very bad. Now, these planets of aggressiveness make you very provocative in what you say and what you do in the evening nightfall period. So the difficulties are seen mounting one by one in the evening nightfall period. And if you don't really have to be out, go back to the safety of your own home. Because when you are out for people perhaps that you don't know very well, or that you have to deal with, whether in any area of your life, is going to be a very difficult. Because a little word said, arguments happen, provocation starts, conflict will end. And that would be a very bad time, evening nightfall, so play safe and drive carefully. Accidents are also seen. May the 21st, Monday, doesn't start well for you. And it produces you as a person who is very dominating and stubborn. Even by the time you leave home, all these traits of you will be seen. And that's going to give you a very bad start. So tell yourself as your eyes open and you wake up in the morning, I have to not be stubborn, and I definitely do not want to dominate. Two things. So be agreeable, and you will see that you leave home very happily. And at your place of work or in business, the same attitude you have to produce, and you will do well with your colleagues or with the people you do business with. There is also a planet that wants to help you become very popular, help you to plan expansion as well. So take the soft approach, don't be arrogant, improve your tolerance for others, and you will also still do well in the morning-afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period, the same planets are there. The morning ones will enter the evening ones want to make you arrogant, they want to make you take the lead, they want you to be noticed, they want you to be in the limelight. Try to avoid all these things. Be part of a team even in the evening nightfall period. You can meet important people in the evening nightfall period. So tell yourself not to make any mistakes or not to make any difficulties. And this evening nightfall period is the time when, if you're not careful, you will have to be put under stress, because differences of ideas can bring about problems for you in the evening nightfall. Not a bad evening nightfall, but try not to want to hog the limelight. That's basically it. Be agreeable. The 22nd Tuesday, now that starts in not a good fashion for you in the morning, afternoon. And a lot of disagreements and differences of opinion, whether at place of work or in business, or even before you leave home. Rebelliousness coming from you, showing that you may want to take the lead or you want to take charge. So all these types of behavior have to be stopped. There are some emotional planets there as well. So you will tend to be also a little bit emotional. And it's a working place, so be factual. Repeat to yourself these three words: logic, facts and figures. That's what you want. And that way you will not go onto the wrong path. It is a difficult morning, afternoon in the sense that many won't agree with you. So take it in your stride. Evening nightfall turns very good. And you will be very lucky, and you probably will find solutions in the evening nightfall period to solve all your issues. And you will meet very nice people to socialize with. And if you're on the internet looking for romance, it's a perfect time as well to do that in the evening nightfall period. Enjoyment is seen and togetherness is seen in the nightfall period. So be out with the people you love or the people you do business with and mix it all up. The 23rd Wednesday, now very fast planets are seen, and they create stress because they put pressure on you, and they make you argumentative unnecessarily, and they produce a person who is going to become very difficult in terms of negotiating. So why don't you just do the opposite? Let others take the lead, negotiate with them, whether at place of work or in business, and tell yourself plenty to do, so I've got to concentrate on my deadlines because stress is building up. So a timetable is very important. Don't go helter-skelter trying to do too many things. Identify what is important in the morning-afternoon period, and you'll be able to get that right at least. Business planners are there seen as well, so be careful how you communicate. Don't promise too much too hastily. Evening and nightfall for you also not very good. And so evening nightfall period produces difficulties in the sense that it makes you dominating and makes you a difficult partner, not negotiable. And when that happens, of course, arguments will come about very easily. Throughout the day, arguments are seen and can come up anytime. So you may be socializing in the evening nightfall, being with the people you love, don't want to argue, don't want to dominate, and you will do well enough. We'll go to the 24th Thursday, and that's a beautiful, wonderful morning-afternoon period. You can get good news at your place of work or in business, and you'll be able to handle things perfectly well. So project yourself, project your ideas, show your creativity levels, and you will get a lot of attention of a positive kind, whether at place of work or in business, or chase for the romance that you want. And you will see that that romance comes your way very readily. So an extremely good morning and afternoon period to go get what you want. Concentrate in your job areas and business areas. Evening, nightfall, many plans will change, many upsets are seen. You or somebody else may be very rebellious in their approach. Disagreements will come, arguments will come, impulsiveness will be seen. Many things can go very wrong in the morning-afternoon period. But you're lucky that a couple of these good planets of the morning-afternoon are also there. So they may also bring you unexpectedly some good meetings with people. But overall, I want you to be negotiable and I want you to be pleasant. And that way you'll do well enough in the evening-nightfall period. Friday the 7th, an extremely good morning-afternoon period, talking of holidays, talking of travel, and if you go onto the internet, you will find that you make very good contacts, whether for your job enhancement, business enhancement, for friendship, for looking for romance. These are very global planets in the morning-afternoon period. So going onto the internet to getting results of what you want is very possible to make you happy and successful. If you are in your office and you are dealing with the people there, you are going to get plenty of support. There is one planet from the evening nightfall who comes once in a while in the morning afternoon, the planet of argument, and this is the planet of miscalculation. So be careful, get your facts and figures right. Don't just blurt out what you want. You can be challenged, and that way some little issues can be seen. But overall, a good morning afternoon period. Evening nightfall period, many business planets are there. They don't do very well in Taurus. They produce a person who is simply argumentative, and that could be you, and or a person who is under stress very easily, has too much to do, cannot focus. All that can be you. So identify what you really want in the evening nightfall period and go for that, and you'll be able to come back with something good. Don't expect too much and don't argue. 26th Saturday, now that starts not well for you at all. It's a holiday, probably a Saturday. Many disputes are there, whoever you are with, whether family members, your colleagues or the business people, and difficulties for arriving at any kind of arrangement. And also problems of the past may crop up. So you should not be the one to bring up problems of the past, otherwise they can go out of hand, making you unhappy, making others unhappy. So it's not a very happy morning-afternoon period. So try not to take the lead, because whatever you do, somehow the blame wants to come to you. So let others take the lead, and that way you will be happy and everybody else will be happy. Evening nightfall period turns wonderful. And evening nightfall, you can have the time of your life, meeting the people you are going to be happy with. Mix business and pleasure by all means. You can come back with a lot of advantage talking business, or be with the people who can help you improve your job, or just be with the people you love, or mix it all up, and you'll have a very good time in the evening nightfall session. So that's your week for you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll tackle your next 7 or 8 years, And this will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth, and looking at your palms, and even face reading you while we Skype. And with all that, I will be able to in detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, tell you what will happen. I will give you many solutions of all kinds to help you, give you your information about your colors and directions and the gemstones, and plenty of news about lottery numbers as well, based on your date of birth and time of birth. So I look forward to you contacting me on Skype or on Facebook, or send me an email, and that way let me help you for your next 7 or 8 years or 9 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.